Hello, hi, my name is Mary Ajagbe and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're just watching this video, then I don't know what time it is, wherever you are in the world, but hey, welcome to my YouTube channel. So, I finally decided that I was going to come on here and then share. I also have done this since yesterday. Shh, don't say it out loud. Don't say you heard that. But I'm glad that I'm finally coming up here to say this and just encourage everyone. So I know that it's a few days already into the new year, and for some of you, you've already said your happy New Year's. You don't drink water, you don't drop cup. If you don't understand Peting, I don't know, Sha. But basically, what I just said now is, for some people, they've already said their happy New Year's. They've already forgotten about it and moved on to much more interesting things, I dare say. But either ways, I'm here to encourage you this new year that maybe you're like me, that also have started some things, but then you're just like, how is it going to look like? It's not perfect. You have to have the perfect setting. You have to do this, you have to do that. But unfortunately, this is where we are at. We're still back at it. The most important thing is just obeying and getting to do that which you said you're going to do. All right. So happy new year once again to every single person that has subscribed so far. And if you're just joining in, you're welcome to also do that. Why am I here to share? I think that I finally realized that we all have been given 366 days this year, 2024, because February is 29 days this year. So we have 366 days this year. And for quite a number of people, I know that coming into the new year, there's been this frenzy. There's usually that adrenaline rush, and then the frenzy of, oh, I've got to get it right. I've got to do this. I've got to have my goals set. Now, those are good things. Those are great things to do. And in fact, you should, set your goals. You should write down the things that you want to do and achieve and all of that. Those are amazing things to do. But on the flip side, also, I just feel that it's also necessary to get yourself into a state where you are not, where you're calm and where you're not pushing yourself into so much anxiety and overwhelm, and then you find yourself in that circle again of overwhelm, right? So why am I sharing this? I'm literally just saying to you that it's the beginning of the year. You have got 366 days. Well, not 366 days anymore. Maybe if you remove 15 days out of 366 days, the remaining balance and the result that you have is the number of days that you have to make the right choices this year. All right. So don't get into that frenzy mode. Don't get into that I've got to get it right. I've got to get all of my life's desires in one day. No, it's not gonna happen in one day. But of course, you want to, sit still and get to ask yourself really important questions like, what does God want for me this year? What am I supposed to be doing this year? Am I in the right place? Where am I supposed to be seated this year? Am I aligned to the will of God for my life this year? And I feel like once you ask yourself these really pertinent questions, important questions, it helps to kind of give a focus to what it is that you should be doing and how you should be positioned rightly, you know. So if you're listening to this, I hope that you get to sit still this January and just find a way to realign your vision to that of, the vision of God for your life. And understand that in as much as we all have the same number of days this year, our life's calendar is totally different. Okay, so go easy on yourself this January. Go easy on yourself. Do what it is that you say you're going to do this year. Be intentional. I realized something last year. So last year was a bit quiet, because I just had in fact, I had a lot of things happen, which I'm going to be sharing from time to time on this YouTube page, and a lot of things basically as I'm able to give in liberty to share. And one of the things that I realized last year is that, for instance, if you say that you want a particular result in your life, you're going to have to get up and actually involve yourself in the actions, right, that will bring you that result. But if you find that you're thinking about a particular result or manifestation in your life and you're not getting yourself to do, now I'm talking about what it is that you are supposed to be doing, because God has done what it is that he's going to do as God, and he's still going to do what he will continue to do as God. But I'm talking about the parts that we have to play, right? Because it was one of the things that I realized last year for myself also, that I was waiting on God while God was waiting on me. I know. I know that feeling. Trust me, I do. And sometimes, that feeling of, how am I supposed to do? You want the whole picture, and it's not right and all of that. And then you feel like you just get yourself into analysis paralysis where you're just overthinking the entire thing. But the important thing is get up and do what it is you're supposed to do that particular time. And then the rest will come into play, which is one of the things that I said to myself that, you know what, I want certain results in my life. If I want to be able to look on my YouTube channel and see that, oh, I've done so number of videos, okay, then it means that I have to really get up and record. And then so I got myself a mic to help this entire journey of mine. And so I just realized that, okay, you know what? So if you want this, then this is what it is that you have to do. You have to get up and do the work. The work is not going to do itself, unfortunately. There is a limit to what AI can help you do. Yes, I know. There's a limit to what AI can help you do. So you have to get up and do what it is that you say you're going to do. So I hope for you, dear listener, that you're encouraged this year to understand, first of all, that do not walk yourself into that place, that state, or that place of anxiety where you're constantly asking, oh, is this supposed to be perfect? Hey, excuse me, it's not going to be perfect. Rome was not built in a day. It's not going to be perfect, but just, I think efforts count. Getting up and deciding, you know what, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this the best way till I'm able to master this and become what it is that I'm supposed to be while I transit through this journey. So again, I say to you, dear listener, understand that in as much as every single person has the same hours, the same days, and the same calendar year, right? We do not all have the same calendar of life. Individually, we have different life calendars. Okay, so it's important that you understand your times, understand your seasons, get to ask yourself the most important questions this year, this January, in fact, the beginning of this year. In fact, as you're listening to the get to ask yourself the question, what does God want for me? What is important? What am I supposed to be doing? Am I where I'm supposed to be? Am I shining as the light that I'm supposed to shine? I know that you might not have all of the speeches ready and the 100% speeches of how it's supposed to be, but it's just important that you take a bold step and get out and do that which you see you're going to do. Till next time. Bye! Happy New Year again. Welcome to 2024, the year of the fourth month, the year that we get to do what it is we're supposed to be doing. And we no longer have to get God looking at it like, okay, girl, you ought to have been up. What are you doing?